Well, so far for the month of August, it's been pretty dry, especially in the River Valley. Now, specifically in Fayetteville, we've seen about 1.7 inches at Drake Field on the southern end of the city. And while it's near normal, really a lot of that came from two rain systems. One was just on last Tuesday. In Fort Smith, only 0.2 inches. You can see 2 inches below normal. Again, August is one of the drier months of the year, but still, compared to this time last year, it was quite a wet August, especially in Fort Smith, had triple the normal amounts at this time in August. Now, thankfully, we're going to see a pattern shift for us that is going to allow for a better chance of showers and storms. Here we're looking at the middle of the atmosphere, and you might be seeing all these colors, and you're like, did someone slip something in my coffee? No, they didn't. This is what you're seeing. A high pressure right here, this heat dome, what we've been talking about, is basically sitting on the western half of the United States. That's why it's so hot here. When you see these ridge patterns, it means hot, dry conditions. Well, eventually that's going to break off to the west, and this jet stream is going to slip down to us, and when it does that, we're going to get kind of shots of energy. We're in this northwest flow, so when you see that northwest flow, you get these rounds of showers and storms. So that'll continue starting Monday, really throughout the week this week, so we'll have those chances for us. The question is it going to line up where we're going to be able to see it? Does it more steer off to the west near Oklahoma? Combining that with the fact that we have a cold front moving in from the north as well, you can see these showers and storms kind of riding along the front. That'll move off to the south and to the east for us later into the weekend. Well, it's not going to make that kind of movement, but you know the general idea. It's going to move southeast actually tomorrow, but we're not going to feel the full effects of it until Monday, at least with the temperatures. So let's show you kind of a couple of different scenarios here of how the next couple of days are going to play out. So here's Futurecast 1. Really Saturday through Tuesday, the consensus is about the same of really any data you look at of what's going to happen. It's after Tuesday where things get a little bit different. So let's show you through Tuesday, then kind of go into the details. So we'll see this cold front swing through. Again, that's not too much of a problem. We'll see it swing through. Maybe an isolated shower on Saturday, but I think most of us stay dry. Sunday, I think any stray shower will take off to the south. Then Monday, really Monday afternoon into the evening hours, we'll see our best chance of showers and storms continuing into the day on Tuesday, especially for the River Valley here. We could see some heavy rain and gusty winds. Now, after Tuesday, here's the question. Wednesday looks dry for really either model. But then Thursday, here's kind of scenario 1. A lot of it stays off to the south and to the west near Oklahoma, and we don't really see too much except maybe the southern end of the River Valley. But if you go into scenario 2, this is kind of a different look at it. On Wednesday, we're dry, but then back on Thursday, we start to see a little bit more of those showers and storms, and it looks like we could get a pretty decent helping of rainfall. So there's a little bit of uncertainty for at least rain chances after Tuesday. Where does it all line up? So that's something we're definitely going to keep an eye on as we get closer. Otherwise, the story remains the same. Warm and dry for the next few days. Rain chances Monday and Tuesday. And again, it's after Wednesday. Where does that line up for the rest of the week? Otherwise, we have high confidence in those temperatures will be dropping. That is a certainty. Highs will be down to the upper 70s and low 80s. Tuesday, I think area-wide could stay in the 70s, and it's going to be less humid. Dew points in the 60s. So after this weekend, expect 80s and 70s for the rest of the month. And some rain chances, again, pending will set up later this week.
And it's a little bit of a fake fall, right? Because everyone's going to think fall has arrived, but it probably will heat back up.
It will heat back up. Unfortunately, it's never going to fully go away until maybe December, but we'll definitely enjoy this while we have it.
We will. All right, thanks, Danny. Well, a new